All right, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here. Today we're in Hallstatt, a little bit of Austria vacation. In this video, I want to be talking about the best marketing strategy in 2020 and beyond. It's actually a very, very simple marketing strategy, and it's something that you can implement right away. And it is most importantly specifically targeted towards online coaches and online service providers. So if you like the idea of being free, being your own boss as an online coach, you know, you're helping people, you're giving them your expertise, and you want to make good money doing that, but you don't know how to get started, well, you can literally follow this very, very simple step-by-step strategy. You can make it happen. And this is not a strategy that I'm just making up, that I'm just like shaking out of my sleeve. This is actually the strategy that we're applying to our clients. We've been helping hundreds of clients building their own businesses from scratch, or helping them scale their online businesses up to 6, sometimes even 7 figures a year. And yeah, I'm going to share it with you now. So let's crack right into it.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, you know, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you. So here's to your freedom.
Number one, be simple. Okay, this is something that so many people get completely wrong. They're trying to build this grandiose brand. They're trying to build a YouTube channel, or then they need a podcast. Now they have to be on TikTok, and they have to create content, and then they have to have a website, and then bring the funnel in, and oh, there's chat bots, and then they need Facebook ads. All these things are nice to have. Okay, absolutely, I'm using most of them myself, but in the beginning, if you want to get started, absolutely unnecessary. Okay, we have clients making 5 figures a month. They don't even have a website. They have no brand. They have no big social media following. They don't have a book. They're not authors. They don't have a funnel. They literally do something that's called manual lead gen. I'll talk more about this in a second. But what I'm trying to say here is keep things very, very simple. You do not need to even have a website in the beginning. You can slowly but steadily implement these things in. As you're scaling beyond 5 figures a month, you can add a website in, you can slowly build a tiny, small, but highly lucrative niche brand, and that is how you can make it happen. But in the beginning, keep things simple. Which brings me to the next point, be clear. Now, what do I mean by be clear? Well, be clear in your positioning. Be clear in the end result that you can deliver to your clients. Okay, most people, they have some sort of expertise, right? Let's say you have an expertise, maybe you're good at fitness, maybe you're good at spirituality, right? You're very present to the moment person, you do meditation, you're very spiritual, right? And what oftentimes happens is people try to position themselves as like general expert for spirituality, general expert for health, right? And they think like, oh, the more people I can help, the better. So I'm trying to stay broad, because if I niche down, I can help less people, and that means less money. But that's actually wrong. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it is actually wrong. Instead, what you want to do is you want to be perceived as an expert for one specific thing, meaning you have to be able to answer the question in one simple sentence: what is the value that you bring your clients? And if you then have to expand and explain like, well, I help people becoming more spiritual and also more social, and they can, you know, let go of their trauma, and then this and then that, it doesn't work. Okay, you have to literally be able to say it in one simple sentence, and that is where the niche positioning comes in. And this is again sometimes something that we teach our clients. Oftentimes they come to us with very broad knowledge, and we say, okay, specific. Be specific. Who is the specific person that you're trying to help? Let's say you want to help entrepreneurs or people in very difficult positions where they have a lot of pressure, right? And what is the end result that you bring in them? So in the example of the spirituality, you can, for example, help people that have a very high demanding job become more present to the moment and relieve their stress. Right? So that is a very clear end result to a very clear target audience. Thusly, you've just positioned yourself in a nice niche market. You want to be perceived as the expert there, right? If you don't believe me, I'm going to give you a great example. Imagine you have a heartache, right? Your heart is doing something bad. You know, it's running too fast or too slow, or you have arrhythmia, right? And you need a heart doctor. Well, who are you going to go to? Are you going to go to the dentist or the general doctor? No, you're going to go to the heart doctor, because you want to see a specialist. Interestingly enough, most of the doctors have 80 to 90% the exact same education, but the heart doctor is specialized in hearts. So again, you want to be able to be simple, and you want to be able to be clear when it comes to your positioning and when it comes to you getting to clients. Now, talk about how to get clients. The next point I'll tell you in a second, but before we're going to do that, I want to give a big shout out to my own Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm posting on there literally every single day. This is important for you because I'm doing live streams, I'm doing Instagram Q&As on there. I'm also replying to all the DMs, so give me a follow. I'm trying to post very, very high quality, tips and tricks and value nuggets on there every single day. Plus, I'm replying to every single DM, so give me a follow. We're going to show my Instagram somewhere here. We're going to put a link down in the description as well. It's a little bit more personal approach of you learning this, of you getting a hold of building your own freedom business as an online coach, online service provider. So that being said, the next point is be direct. This is specifically on how to get your first clients, or even how to get your 100th client. Be direct. And this kind of links back to, you don't need a funnel, you don't need to have a website, and you don't need to have any of these things. You can easily get up to 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month via being direct in terms of manual lead generation. Manual lead generation means nothing else than you reaching directly out to somebody who's in your target audience and who could use your help, right? This could be done in Facebook groups, internet forums, Reddit, and so on and so forth. All you have to do is, or all you have to know is, how to find these people, right? Where they hang out online, what to message them in a direct message, how to converse with them in a direct message to get them on a call, and then on the call, you show them your expertise, you ask them specific questions about their situations and how you can help them. Together, you figure out how you can be of their help, and then you make them an offer, and in that offer, you can usually get that prospect to buy from you, and then they can become your first client, your second client, and so on and so forth. That is, again, stuff that we're teaching to our clients. And some of our clients literally make their first 4 to 5 figures after a couple of weeks. Now, some take a little longer, some are a little faster, but in general, it is possible to get to your first 10K a month, 5K a month, 20K a month, literally just with manual lead gen. You don't have any costs for ads. You don't have any energy cost or time cost where you have to create a brand first. You literally reach out to these people directly, you get your clients. And the good thing is, once you are getting your clients, once you are already getting paid, you can still build a brand later, right? You can still do that as you're already getting paid, whereas the other person who's trying to make it all complicated is wasting their time, their energy. It's frustrating. They're not making any money. So again, money first, then brand. You might have heard me talk about this before. It's a very simple process, and that way you can make sure that you're actually getting results fairly fast. So the next point is be authentic. And to be honest, that's I would say that's my favorite point, because it's such a wonderful thing if you don't have to fake being someone you're not. If you don't have to fake, being an Instagram influencer. If you don't have to become a sleazy sales marketing expert that is tricking people into buying from you. You don't have to do any of these things. In fact, if you're authentic, if you own your imperfections, and if you're just honest, it's good for you because you don't have to lie to people. It's good for karma, and it's also good for you in terms of money making, because as it turns out, it sells better. And this is something that I've learned many years ago in my first business, the dating advice business that I used to be in, and very successful, honestly. It was 4 world tours, made several seven figures a year, and it was very great. And what I learned is, the moment I stopped trying to be this perfect coach, this impeccable perfection, the epitome of knowing everything perfectly, the moment I stopped doing that and I started owning my flaws, people resonated better with me. People actually started buying my programs, and they were just more excited about working with me because they always tell me the same, Max, you just seem to be so real, right? And that's the same here. I mean, this video isn't perfect. There's some noise. There's maybe people walking through the shot in some of my other videos. I like that imperfection because I want people to see, hey, you don't need to be perfect in order to create your own online business, even if you have zero experience, right? That means, let's say, for example, you get people on a call and you say, but I don't have a website, I don't have any testimonials, I don't have any clients that I've worked with, what should I do? The answer is simple, just be honest. Okay, tell them, no, you would be my first client. But the good thing about that is you get 100% of my attention because you're my first client. It's only in my interest that I will get you great results if I want to get my business rolling. No, I do not have any testimonials yet. I have a couple of friends that I've helped. Maybe you can show that, right? No, I do not have a website because I'm not a big internet marketer. I'm just a person that has the experience of helping you fixing your specific problem. Right? Again, honesty always trumps everything. Being authentic, again, there's noise here, who cares? It's good enough. And that authenticity is such a wonderful thing, because you can build an entire business on that, on honesty, on being transparent, on being authentic. That's a very, very nice thing, okay? Especially in the long run, where you see like, okay, you don't have to project being someone you're not. You can be yourself, and you can still make great money and actually do good for other people as well, right? So that brings me to the last point, and the last point is be fast to implement. Okay, this is a little bit more of a general point, but this is something that we see over and over again. When someone becomes our client and they're slow to implement, we give them a little bit of a hard time and make sure that they actually are faster in implementation. And we also see that with the clients that are getting results fast, they easily implement things right away, right? So they would watch a video, and instead of just dwelling on it, or instead of thinking about it or having excuses, they would just execute, right? And this is something that helps you in your life in general. Speed of implementation. This is one of my strengths that I've always had. This is why I was very easily able to dominate certain markets that I've been in, even with the first business, a dating advice business, because I would see something where I know my business could profit from that, my life could profit from that, and I would just go and implement these things. And funny enough, later on, you would always have, you know, old friends or family members saying like, oh, well, you're so lucky that you did all these things, and so you're so successful in such a short time. But in reality, it's just this very simple speed of implementation. So at the end of the day, when you see something that you think you'll like, when you see something that you can resonate with, execute that right away, because if you dwell on it too long, you come up with excuses, you start procrastinating. At the end of the day, it's nothing but just another idea, another dream that you've had that you've given up on. All right, so that is the very broad strategy on how you can succeed as an online coach, as an online service provider in 2020 and beyond. And when you say this sounds great, I want to know the details, I want to start implementing things, I'm ready to crush it, then you can literally book a free consulting call, either with me directly or with an expert from my team. There's a link down in the description. You click that and then you can book the call. The way that works is you click that link brings you to a page. I want you to read what's on that page, because it's important information for you to get started. And at the bottom of that page, you fill out the application. It takes you around 2 minutes to fill it out, and then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you, right? And on that call, we'll basically be looking at your situation. We'll be giving you step-by-step instructions on how you in your specific situation can get started with your own freedom business as an online coach, as an online service provider. So if you already have a skill, you want to learn how to monetize that call is for you. If you're already making money, you want to make more, you want to scale it, that call is for you. But even if you just like the idea of being free as an online coach, but you don't know what it is that you could be offering people, that call is for you as well. We know, we can analyze your skills, we know the market, we can tell you what exact model fits best for you. That being said, again, click the link in the description or a link that appears somewhere here right now. Book that call with us, implement these things as soon as possible, all right? Speed of implementation, and maybe talk to you very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.
So I just came off the call 5 minutes ago and basically made my first proper close. So I feel kind of like breathless and super excited. It now feels as if this feels like something is real, something that does work, and I can see the proof of that now. And just keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and scale it up.